Hey guys, Rawl here, and I'm at New York Comic Con, the one, the only New York Comic Con. Yes! I'm dressed as Chucky, for those of you who don't know, from the Rugrats. You can see me. Okay, you can't really see well in this mode while I'm filming, but you'll see it eventually. Got my orange hair, got my shirt. This is exciting. Comic-Con is the best 4 days of the year, every year. And I look forward to it so much, every single year. So that's what this video is going to be all about, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I know there's a lot of noise around here, but yeah, this is going to be so much fun. I'm very excited. I'm going to show you guys all the cool stuff that I see. Let's see what we got. Take a look at this giant A2SL from Star Wars.
Got it. Thank you. Sorry.
That is huge. Freaking love this thing. The statue, whatever it is you call it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why he wants to be around.
Over here we got some other of the premium format figures. There's Luke Skywalker from Bespin. Han, also from Bespin, I believe. K2SO. And right over there we got Tina.
Look at these guys with the gray shirt and the backpack on.
See what else we got. Look at this.
We have a little iPad.
This one is cool. It's the best. Drop on the plane.
You gotta put your head here. I gotta say, yeah, it looks exactly like
Wonder Woman.
This is the model of the.
Oh god, that is the Adam West Batman. Ghost Rider, Daredevil, Thor. I believe you got the Masters of the Universe. I don't know what's enough about them. Oh, look at this. First Order Stormtrooper. Then we got Rey and BB-8. And over here, you can't really steer to it, but it'll move. Captain Phasma. Nightmare Batman. This one's awesome.
It is the buy.
$525. If I had that lying around, I would totally buy this figure.
I mean, it's mob too, and this isn't even.
Oh, that's Swamp Thing.
Oh no, this is Thursday.
Exactly. First day.
That's so
All right,
cool.
we got a few questions.
Guys, I'm right outside of the Midtown Comics booth for Comic-Con. I just want to say, if you guys are ever in New York City. Alright guys, I'm at a panel right now. We're gonna go see Michael Rooker, who plays Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy. This is gonna be so cool. Let's check it out.
Moderator. He is a columnist and a Wall Street Journal reporter, and he also wrote a book all about The Walking Dead. Please welcome to the stage, Paul Vigna.
Hey, I will tell you, this is the first time that I've been on this side of it. I've been to a bunch of Comic-Cons on your side of it, so I'm much more comfortable. I'd rather be where you guys are than where I am right now. So if there's anybody who wants to come up here and actually interview Michael Rooker, you're welcome to try. All right, I'm kidding. You can't come up on stage next. All right. So look, I'm sure you know who Michael Rooker is. If you're my age, Maybe you remember him from the 80s. You remember him from Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. You remember him from Cliffhanger. Yes, fans of serial killers at Comic-Con. So it's great. It's great. You remember him from Cliffhanger. You remember him from JFK. And you, of course, remember him as Merle Dixon, the psychotic, one-handed, club-wielding good guy from The Walking Dead. And you remember him from Guardians of the Galaxy as Mary Poppins, y'all! Hey, Michael Rooker, let's welcome him to the stage. Wait, we're not sitting? We're doing it standing for the whole hour?
You guys can't see this, but there's a countdown.
There is a countdown.
56 minutes and 55, 4, 3, 2, 1, 50, 49 minutes. I'm a little slow. By the time I see that and actually talk, it's already passed. So time, that's what it is. Time is like that.
So the Q&A is gone already.
By the time you see it and react to it, it's too late. You guys know that, right? It's just, no, it's true. It's true. By the time you've fucked up, anyway, by the time you've messed up, you don't realize you've messed up until it's after you've messed up. Just like that. I didn't that's it. That's the meaning of life.
That's the meaning?
That is
so
it.
We're going to get to that. We
didn't get to that, but there's a meaning of life in this book. There's a book. A guy wrote this book.
It's an okay book. It's,
This guy here, he wrote this book. It's about The Walking Dead, and it's called Guts. And if you have always questioned yourself, your humanity, your sanity, or any of that kind of stuff, and you've always wondered about the meaning of life, in this book, in one of those chapters in this book, there's an answer for you.
And he provided it.
I did.
You did.
I did.
You didn't know at the time that you were providing it.
I had no idea that I was providing the answer to the meaning of life, but apparently I did. I haven't read it yet, so I gotta figure it out. So I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it later on and then figure out what the meaning of life is.
I think you have to say the line.
Say the line. I don't say that line. That line's not meant to be said. That is so sweet. Where are you? Hold your hand up. Oh, you're close by. Come right up front, right up here, right here. Right here, right now. Run! Well, stand up on that chair right there. I know it says reserve. Stand up on it. Turn around, face the audience. Oh, yeah, hold still a minute. Turn around. Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mary Poppins, y'all!
Yeah.
Very well done.
She did good. That kind of sounded just like me.
She might have done it better than you, actually. No offense. No offense, Michael.
Yeah,
she did it really well.
James Gunn would have thought that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, you have. It's not. Look, I don't know, James Gunn, if you're listening.
Right? It's not in the head.
It's. Someone told me today. This is not my idea, Mr. Gunn, but someone said to me today, it's not the writing, but it's how the actor says the line. Hey, what's your question? She is sexy. Hey, brother, how you doing? What's your question?
How did it feel working with Chris Pratt?
It was awesome working with Chris Pratt. You got pizza? What kind of pizza you got Pepperoni gives me heartburn. What's your question?
Would you come back for another episode of Walking Dead if Daryl dies and there's a flashback episode?
That's a lot of ifs.
That's a good
Hey, hey, how y'all doing? What's your question, babe?
Can I have a kiss?
I don't like kissing. Hey, dude, what's your question?
You get to keep your arrow?
I don't know where that arrow went. No, they actually gave me my arrow for my birthday. I had my birthday when I was on set one day, and they presented the arrow to me, and it was very kind. And I have my arrow, yes. Hi, Ron, you got a question?
What's next for Michael Rooker?
I don't know, what do you think? What do you think should be, what should be next for Michael Rooker? An orgy! Y'all don't even know what that means, for God's sake. You're not even born in 1968. Dude, you got a question?
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I don't know. Hi dear, hi. You got a question?
I don't have a question.
Would you like one? Damn, man, you are hot. How'd you get to be so hot? I don't know, baby. It just came. I just got it from my mama. There you go. What's up, man? You got a question? You actually have a question, or are you high-fiving me? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought this was a full house. Come on. Hi, baby. What's up? Look at me. I draw right away to the woman with beard. Look at you. What's your question, baby?
Is Mallrats fun?
Mallrats was a blast. Was a blast. We hot tubbed it every night. Hi, honey. You got a question? What's your name?
Alex.
Where are you from, Alex?
Connecticut.
I kept doing this. I was going to do that. It takes time, but stand up. Let's see. Let people look at you. What's your question?
Can you come back for another episode of Criminal Minds?
I was in Criminal Minds? Hey, Mama, what's up? What's up, baby? What's your question?
I don't have a question.
What would you like to ask me? I'm the sexy man? Hell yeah. That's not a question, it's a statement, but I'll take it. Hi, sweetheart. Stop giggling. Take a breath. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ask me a question.
What's your favorite superhero beside Yondu?
Is he a superhero, the Hulk? Is he considered a superhero? Dude, I've been a Hulk fan since I was a kid, since I was a little kid. So I'm a big Hulk fan. Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? You got a question?
Kevin Smith or Robert Kirkman?
Dude, they are both heavy. They are both quite heavy.
They're both
Robert Kirkman is a good pal of mine, so Kevin Smith is a good pal of mine as well. So I don't really know how to answer that question, but your t-shirt is awesome. How you doing, hon? You got a question, babe?
Do you like dogs or cats better?
I like them both. I have both. I have both dogs and cats. Purdy, yeah, and then I have another dog. Is let's see. Well, I named him a Japanese name, but I keep forgetting. We just call him Rude now. Good to meet you. Where you from, hon? She's from England, y'all.
Yeah. Hi.
I have a Shiba Inu. Hi, dude. You got a question? Okay, what's your question, baby?
The question is, do you think they'll bring Yondu back if they do a Guardians 3? Yeah.
No. Yondu's dead. Did you look? It's.
No one's ever dead in comics.
Dead, died. I know. No. Oh, he's got a question. Hold on. Go ahead. What's the question?
So I know Mallrats 2 was a thing that was in the works. Is that still in the works, or is it dead?
Dead. It's a nice picture. Hold on a minute. Whoa. I can't believe you do this stuff. You they get your phone and they scroll through you. That is awesome. Oh, here, look at this. Here, come here, Spanish and Italian girl. Oh, Reese's.
No, nothing. I just love you. I'll say that.
What do you do?
I just love you. That's all.
That is very sweet and very kind. Thank you. Love you at 4 in the morning just to come for this Q&A. Really? And you had a question, but you forgot it? Did you forget your question? There was nothing. You just wanted to look at me. You know what? I'm telling you, y'all, some women have absolutely awesome taste. They know what they want, they just want to look. That's okay with me. Hi, baby. You got a question, honey?
Yes. Do you have a message for the Rookaholics?
The Rookaholics love drinking up Rooker. I love them. They're great. That's one of my first Rooker fan club things. Rooker, they call themselves Rookaholics. Then there are other things. What are the other ones? The Dixon dolls. They like the Merle and Durrell Dixon. And then there's some other ones too. I forgot. Hi, honey. What's your question?
What'd you dream about last night?
You know, do you remember your dreams? I don't. I almost never remember anything, whether it's in real life or in my dreams. So I'm lucky if I remember. What's your name again? Paul. His name is Paul. He wrote a book, Guts, The Walking Dead Guts, and I can't wait to read that damn thing. Hey, you, whoa, damn! Sometimes I have to drag it out of people. There was 5. I got a question here. You got a question. What's your question?
How did it feel playing Yondu?
Good.
Was any part of Merle created from people you actually knew when you were?
Yes.
Did you ever do pranks on any of your?
No.
Were you always a great whistler?
Yes. No. Who are you? Who are you? You are Wednesday. Get up here. Let me look at you. Let me look at you. Look at your hair. Feels so sexy, plastic. Whoa. It's even. Oh, it has electrical stuff. You got a question? Tell me. Good Lord, no. We're asking for questions. We need questions.
Same thing.
Question.
Wait, question.
What can we do to get a Yondu prequel made?
Get a what? Everyone, I want everyone here to get on your emails, get on your social medias, and you email and social media Marvel and Disney, and you tell them what you want. What do you want? We want more Yondu! Hi, baby. You got a question?
Sure. What is the most makeup-intensive movie you've been in besides Guardians?
Slither. Slither was a 7.5-hour makeup.
Wow.
Hi, babe. Come on out here. Scooch out here a little bit over these hips. Hey, guys, stay where you are. She'll just crawl over you. Come here.
Hello. Did you get to keep Merle's hand?
I don't know where that hand is. That one, I really don't know how I got into my closet. I ended up with that in pieces. People would be like, here, take this. Oh, wow. Here, hey, come here. Look, there's something over here. Look at that, it's on the ground right there. Oh, jeez. And you never know, and I ended up with a whole Merle hand. I'll never tell. Hey, baby, you look awesome. What's your question, honey?
Fight to the death. Who would win?
Me.
Yeah.
You know
great movie.
That's right. I was in it for about 4 days. It was beautiful. Thank you so very much. Hi, hon.
Out of all the characters you played, who's your favorite?
Me.
What's your favorite scene to do in the Guardians movies?
I'm the what?
What was your favorite scenes in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies?
I liked working with the little rat and the baby Groot.
How and when did you get into acting?
I got into acting because I had nothing else better to do.
When we will get you as a romantic lead in a movie?
A romantic lead? Dude, you have not seen all my movies. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer was a romantic lead. It's just that they usually end up dead. My romantic leads are people with issues, I guess. Hey, dude.
Hey, you have a great voice. Would you consider being a cameo on Rick and Morty?
What is Rick and Morty?
Check it out, it's awesome.
Rick and Morty, what is that, a radio thing? Rick and Morty, some sort of space creature thing. Is it a cartoon?
Oh, Mary Poppins, yo!
That was pretty good. Where are you from? Jersey?
New Jersey, yes. The
Yeah, sort of a Jersey version.
But listen, let me ask this.
You gotta do an Alabama version.
An Alabama version?
You ready? Listen to this. Okay, on 3. We all gonna do I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. We're gonna do it together. Okay? You ready?
I'm ready, yes.
Wait a minute. I want to take it. I'll put it on my Instagram or something like that.
You pull it up, I'll take a picture.
I'm putting it on video, and I'm going to video every one of y'all, and me too, we're going to do it together. Here, you stand over here. Right over yonder. Right?
Does that mean that I actually have
No, right here, close to me, so we'll get together.
Okay, all right.
Okay, now I'm going to flip this stuff around like that, and we'll get everybody out there. Ready? On 3, we're going to all say, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Like Meryl, like Merle. Do I'm Mary Poppins, y'all, like Merle would say it. Okay, you ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Oh, wait, I forgot to push play. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, push play, it's ready to go. Okay, ready everybody? 1, 2, 3. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. You guys are wonderful. Oh, we should say one more. You know what we should do? Hold on. Let's see if James Gunn is around. Let's call James Gunn. Hold on a minute. Hey, Joey, call James Gunn mobile. Okay, we're calling his ass. I'm gonna put it on speaker. He's hiding.
He's scanned, he has caller ID. Right.
He knows better. Uh-oh.
Okay, it's me. Please leave a message.
On 3. Okay.
Please record your message. Finish the recording. You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
James Gunn, we love you! We're wondering where the hell you are, boy!
Someone has a question.
You got a question, huh?
I got a question.
You got a question?
Huh? Yeah. Here, wait, I'll come down.
Oh, jump down.
There you go.
Hey, for the horror movie fanatics, what's your favorite horror movie?
A long time ago, I watched, I have two. One is, I forgot what they were.
Here, right here.
Where do you live now?
Address, zip code, phone number.
I live out in California. Yeah, that's pretty vague, right? It's like one of the biggest states. Yeah, no, I live out in California. Yes.
Pacino or Stallone?
I like them both.
You still in a contract with Marvel?
No. Yes.
What film would we like to do next?
What? Nothing. I want to sleep. She give up.
No, that's okay.
She doesn't want anything.
How's your afro?
My afro is good.
Can I have a hug too?
No.
I like memes.
I like memes too.
Favorite band? Favorite band?
Favorite band, Alabama.
Crazy fan experience.
I've never had any crazy fan experience.
Days of Thunder 2.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? No. He's with the FBI.
Favorite movie you're not in?
All of them. Did you have fun? Everybody make you get up and leave. If you leave this space, get your asses over to my booth, my table. Where'd my bag go? I took your bag. Okay, goodbye.
Hey guys, Comic-Con day 1 is over, and I didn't vlog for a couple hours now, but yeah, I just want to update y'all on what I'm up to. After Comic-Con, I went to the bar. I went to this bar for a meet and greet. I don't know if any of you guys watch Collider Video at all, but a lot of their panelists, some of their cast members, they did a meet and greet at a bar nearby, so I went to that, and yeah, here's some pictures for y'all. And anyway, right now, I'm going to Mark Ellis's comedy show. I'm gonna try to get some of that. So yeah, enjoy. Alright guys, back at it again. New York Comic Con day 2. I last left you guys last night when I was going to this comedy show, and I know I told you guys that I was gonna try and get some footage for you guys, but it was prohibited, so I couldn't really do that. I'm sorry. But anyway, it's day 2 of the con. Today's gonna be an awesome day, and yeah, I can't wait for this. I really, really can't wait for this. I'm being joined by someone. It's pretty creepy, man. Good job. And yeah, earlier today I went to the Pacific Rim Uprising panel. I'm gonna show you some footage from that right here.
I mean, all of us fans, all of us nerds already know him from Spartacus and Marvel's Daredevil. He is also the director of Pacific Rim Uprising. New York Comic Con, make some noise for Mr. Stephen S. Tennant!
Thanks for coming.
Why do I have a feeling, Stephen, that for all future projects you're going to have it required that you have some sort of commander suit written into your contract?
I'm never taking this off. I'm gonna just
know him as a PPDC scientist and Pacific Rim fan favorite, Herman Gottlieb, played by Mr. keep making noise. She is a Jaeger pilot cadet. We're hopeful. She plays Amara Amani. Make some noise for Miss Kaylee Spanish! He plays Mark 6 Ranger Nathan Lambert. Make some noise for Mr. Scott Eastwood! And I think you know this next guy. If you were a fan of the legendary war hero Stacker Pentecost, I think you're gonna like his son Jake Pentecost. He is the star and producer of Pacific Rim Uprising. Make some noise for Mr. John.
That is a good Tupac track, right? Yeah.
All right, so John, you're kind of familiar with these big screen thrill rides, I would say. So, in terms of the spectacle, the action, and Pacific Rim Uprising, as both the star and as a producer, what can you tell us?
I can tell you that the vision of this movie was not to kind of rewrite what Guillermo del Toro did, but to build upon and to expand this universe. We have an opportunity of it being based 10 years in the future to expand on where the humans are at right now. And I think going in, I had the same creative passion as Steve, and we met in LA, and we went through the robots, the specific Jaeger abilities, and basically what I wanted to see after Pacific Rim, we've been able to implement into this movie. And I think you're gonna see that in our sneaky little trailer that we're gonna show you in a bit.
And you're... All right, hope y'all enjoyed that. Let's see what the con has in store for us today.
This one is about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This stand is like, the veins are popping out.
I've been training for this question my entire life. The universe of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is populated by dozens of animal-human hybrids created by coming into contact with mutagenic ooze. This includes the turtles themselves, their allies like mutated alligator Leatherhead, and enemies like the human fly... Yep.
I think you got it for me.
Okay, go ahead, Jess.
Actually, Leatherhead is not a mutated alligator, he's a mutated turtle.
No, he is actually a mutated alligator. Their allies like mutated alligator Leatherhead, and enemies like their human... Yeah.
Actually, Leatherhead is not their ally?
No, Leatherhead is their bud. He's their
You dummy, I wasn't gonna say that before you said it.
Their allies like mutated alligator Leatherhead, and enemies like the human fly hybrid Baxter Stockman.
Baxter Stockman was not from the ooze, it was from his own scientific experiments, right?
The red jacket, the toothpick. Yeah, you were. I saw the finger go up. No, hold on, I gotta say something. You're mostly right, Mike. If you can hyper-correct him, we'll give you the point.
Actually, Baxter Stockman is not an ally of the Ninja Turtles.
Well, no, but I did say he was an enemy here, so we'll throw it back here. You're gonna be close enough to continue. point. He was mutated not by the ooze, but by a scientific experiment. It wasn't his own experiment, it was when Krang threw him into a disintegrator. But the point here is that it's not the ooze, it's a completely different method of mutating stuff, which I guess we need in the show.
I was gonna guess that he got kissed by a reverse princess.
You gotta kiss a lot of men before you get a man-fly hybrid.
You know, there's no easy answer to science.
Oh, shit! It's the one rule. Yeah, you don't get the point. Move on. In case you happen to kill it. So we've got some in ascending difficulty. I'm just going to give you a word. First person to dig in and give me the correct spelling of that word will get the point. All right. Your word is Ras Al Ghul. Owen.
R-A-S. R apostrophe A-S.
Are you looking to me? You're supposed to spell it. The way of spelling these words is you say the word, you spell it, and then you say the word so I know you're done.
A-L apostrophe G-H-U-L.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I believe that Eli was the next thing.
Yeah, because Trevor yelled, fuck.
You got it first.
I'm gonna fuck it up too, though. I don't know if I'm supposed to curse on this. If not.
Are we not allowed to curse on this? Fuck that up. Shit.
Is it R? Actually.
I didn't get that help.
Well, it doesn't make sense in the spell it. Spell it. Like if someone just said a word.
Yeah, like my word.
R-A-apostrophe-S space A-L-hyphen-G-H-U-L. Hyphen? I love a hyphen. What's wrong?
Actually, R-A-apostrophe-S-A-L-G-H-O-U-L.
No, that is Jess? The mob is very fickle. I saw this moments ago, booing and screaming your name.
You won't like this, Jess, but you kind of look like a sexier Gary Sinise.
Alright, Jess, what do you got?
Ras Al Ghul.
We'll waive the actually for this one, because you're right, it doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
R apostrophe A-S.
The sailor, he served our country.
The sailor. That is correct. Yeah, I love like throwing anything out. It's like some boos, some yays. You can see like exactly where everyone's fandom lies. Here we go. With the exception of several featured hobbits, such as Rosie Cotton, women are few and far between in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. From the missing Entwives to the dwarf women hidden away under mountains, only 3 named female characters feature prominently in the film trilogy. Those are Galadriel, Arwen, and Eowyn. Yes.
Actually, I don't fucking know. Is that correct? I think that's right, though.
It is very correct that you don't know, but I cannot give you a point for that. I'm sorry to say. Did you ring it? You're looking at me expecting me that you did.
Actually, can you repeat those last words?
Yes, I'll repeat the whole question. With the exception of several featured hobbits, such as Rosie Cotton, women are few and far between in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. From the missing Entwives to the dwarf women hidden away under mountains, only 3 named female characters feature prominently in the film trilogy, consisting of Galadriel, Arwen, and Eowyn. Sorry, who's first there?
Actually, her name's not Rosie Cotton.
No, her name's Rosie Cotton. That's a hobbit. Jess.
The character Sheila is featured. Actually, the character she loves, I gotta mess it up. The male character she loves. Oh no! Okay, then go get the boy. I'm actually a lot of the horses for ladies.
Excuse me, the horse lords of RAWR, I beg to differ.
All horses matter. I like how they.
He's been ready.
All right. I'm sensing mutiny here. I first want to give props to Jess, even if I can't get the point. That is exactly what we're looking for. I'm sorry about the actually. Flash for Jess. He's representing us. Who wants to sweep it up from Jess? I did sing the films. Is she in the films? Prominently? Well, I'll give it to you anyway. Whatever. We'll pass it around. We're having fun here. We're all having fun.
I want to know if, like, because Shadowfax is described as like. Does he like doing like horse legislation? Does he have responsibilities?
The Lord of all horses. You think you have to, right? Like, if you have the title of Lord of all horses. We're not talking about the gender. We're talking about Shadowfax's responsibilities.
Was Shadowfax duly elected or just appointed by Gandalf? This feels so much like my friend's basement.
Shadowfax doesn't have a gender. I'll never want to harm to.
Also, you guys forgot about Karen. When they dropped the ring at one point, and then she picks it up.
She's like, oh, dude,
yeah, you dropped this.
You dropped this, you guys.
I'm like, thanks.
Thank you, Karen. Thanks, Karen.
Yeah, she's like, my name's Karen. Yeah, page 1,000. No, this one. That was on the first page.
Okay. Ooh. Stop. Have you heard of it? Star Wars.
Someone brings up Star Wars Comic-Con.
Han Solo and Chewbacca have a friendship that surpasses the language barrier in an interesting way. Chewbacca only speaks to Han in Shriwook, though he can understand English just fine, while Han only speaks to Chewbacca in English as yes.
Actually, in Star Wars, they don't speak English, they speak basic.
That's correct.
Opportunity to fit in somewhere and still feel like a real loser.
When we played this before, there's an interesting like emotional curve that always happens with the people who are winning, where at first it's like relief, where it's like, yeah, I can hold my own here, and then just like an ever creeping shame. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got this. I'm sorry. Yes, just that is correct. While the actors are speaking English, the language of English won't exist for millennia later in a galaxy far, far away. They're speaking basic. This was a very mean-spirited question. I'm very happy that someone got it. Also, you may know him as the boy who lived.
Which Harry Potter character gave this roar?
Mr. Mime. The position of defense against the dark arts teacher at Hogwarts seems to be a cursed position. Of the 7 professors that taught in that position during the 7 years of the books, all of them, including Quentin Quirrell, Gilderoy Lockhart, Remus Lupin, Alistair Mad-Eye, Luke Moody, Dolores Umbridge, Severus Snape, and Amicus Carrow, served only 1 year. Mr. Drucker.
Actually, Snape didn't just serve 1 year?
No, that's the incorrect answer. That's not what we're looking for. Yes, Owen.
Actually,
I said Amicus Carrow was the last one.
actually, assuming Professor Kroll didn't serve a full year because he got fucking blown up.
People are now standing. Jess.
Actually, that last guy wasn't,
No. Yes, you. Yep.
Actually, his name is Curtis Squirrel. No.
You got true love.
Everyone just treated him like he was the teacher that whole time. Like, afterwards, it's like we had fond memories together. No, you had no fond memories together. I appreciate the pedantry, but I do think we're actually out of audience prizes now anyway. And we're also nearly out of time. So I'm gonna close this off the way we close every GamerCon actually, which is with a question that concerns real life skills.
Hello everyone, welcome back. New York Comic Con Day 3. We are here and it is packed. This is crazy. Just look at this, y'all. Look at this. I think this is the most packed that this Comic Con has ever been. Well, at least the most packed that I've ever seen it. But anyway, yeah, day 2 was a blast. What did I end up doing? I got my picture taken with Felicity Jones yesterday. Jyn Erso from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. And then I went to the college humor panel, which was a lot of fun. I know you guys saw a bunch of clips of that. So yeah, let's see what day 3 has in store. Yo guys, got a vacation Deadpool over here. Looks like he's going out on a tropical island. Where are you going on vacation to, Deadpool?
Here.
Here?
Here.
Here? We got another vacation Deadpool. That looks pretty good. Alright. Behind Planet of the Apes. This is how we do it at New York Comic Con 2017, y'all. Guys, take a look at a Star Wars meetup. New York Comic Con 2017. A lot of creativity here. A lot of nice cosplaying.
Okay.
Alright guys.
So sorry.
I'm at a Star Wars meetup right now and I ran into Judy Hopps. Apparently Judy Hopps is a big fan of Star Wars. So, Judy Hopps, I have a couple questions for you.
Alright.
So, what does it take to protect the people of Zootopia?
Okay. Well, what I learned being on the Force is that you have to be honest and have all the facts before you share.
That's cool.
Do it up. We're kids. All of the daddies.
But what do you have to say about these reports of all these animals just going savage in Zootopia? I mean, that's quite that's not good.
You know, I can't say. I don't have all the information yet. But, you know, are they large animals? Most are.
Damn.
Are they furry?
Well, I mean, I hope.
Yes.
I hope that situation gets under control. I mean, it doesn't look good.
We got it. ZPD has it handled.
So we're here at a Star Wars meetup right now. Are you a fan of the Galaxy Far, Far Away?
I'm a big fan of the Galaxy Far, Far Away. All of the films.
Who are your favorite characters?
I like Finn. This is the girl Rebecca who is embodying me likes Finn a lot. Because he's amazing, he's sweet, and he's just I don't know. And Padme's awesome.
Padme is awesome too.
Yeah.
Are you guys in Zootopia doing any special events for release of The Last Jedi?
You know, we should.
Campouts or
We should. Anyone have any ideas?
contests?
Do you have any ideas?
Well, this is going to be on YouTube, so I'm sure people in Zootopia will see it. Throw it down in the comment section down below if you live in Zootopia.
Check out Becca G NYC on YouTube.
That'll be linked in the description down below. Let's do it.
Thanks, buddy. Love your
Mhm.
Zootopia cosplay.
Oh, that's okay, your costumes are
This way?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry? Yeah. I mean, after navigating this convention center for the past 3 years, I kind of learned it.
Good.
Well, I sent one.
Maybe it'll lead the way.
Like straight down.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We got a Gamora and a baby Groot.
It's so cute.
Yeah, that's. Right. Even though he drinks like a fish.
Literally.
I want to know what that sauce is.
Welcome, my good buddy, Mr. Dennis Zen. You guys are really good when you're on camera, you know that? You guys really come to play. Next but not least, she is a hometown girl, so please give a New York welcome home to Miss Mary Nemerod. Probably had the privilege of checking out his panel yesterday, or maybe you stopped by his booth to buy some goodies. The one, the only director extraordinaire, Mr. John Schneck. He is already sweaty, ladies and gentlemen. And last, but certainly not least, a young man you guys probably know from his show, Awesome-tacular, from his appearances on Movie Star. Or maybe you know a little YouTube channel by the name of Mr. Jeremy Jones. start with you. You're the only one that didn't film your intro. Were you worried about the reception you might get?
Yeah, I was more worried about the empty mics we're gonna have to the left.
These are for special guests who will not be showing up. This is our panel today, so what we want to do is take you guys through a couple of the late breaking news stories that we've got this weekend at Comic-Con. Certainly, we're going to open the floor to hear questions from you guys for a good portion of this panel. But I just want to kick off getting to talk with my buddies here about what your New York experience has been like so far. Dennis, you've been to this city before. You know the landscape pretty well. What's been something fun you've got to do here in New York during this visit?
I mean, to be honest, with our meet and greet on Thursday night, it was great. All the people who showed up, thank you very much. It was great meeting all the New York fans, just because we don't come out here that often. And this is my first New York Comic-Con. It's been a great experience.
Yeah, the meet and greet was at a bar called McSwiggins, which is like the best Irish drunk name you could possibly have. If you know somebody named McSwiggin, he probably doesn't have a healthy liver. Carrie Nemroff, you're back, and you introduced us to meatballs.
I did. If you were going to ask me what my favorite part of the trip was, it was taking the whole group to Meatball Shop and them all understanding that I've been right all along. Those chicken meatballs are incredible.
Chicken meatballs are fantastic. You went to Long Island, so you're kind of like driving everybody around, and you're kind of telling us the ins and outs of the city. You took us to a nice bar the first night after meatballs. You're kind of a good person to follow around.
Seriously, smoothies, am I right?
I love eggs and microwaves.
Yeah, all right. I don't know if everyone should start chanting that, but it's fine. Really, it's fine.
We highly recommend the Meatball Shop, though we are not sponsored by them as of the moment. Dennis, get to work on that. John Shell, you were born in New York?
I was born in the Bronx, Einstein Hospital. And my parents took me away when I was 2. I had nothing to do with it. But it's always great to be back here. I've been coming to New York Comic Con. I think it's 2006, either 2005 or 2006. I started coming here, and then I started having a booth here 5 years ago. So I love New York Comic Con. Love everybody here.
JJ, you got in last night.
Yes.
And the first thing you had on your mind was a good slice of New York pizza. Did you achieve your mission?
I got a slice of New York pizza, and I found out that this particular New York pizza tastes just like pizza. And I heard the stories. You've all heard the stories about how New York has the best pizza, so I just went down the road. What?
Oh. He went to Domino's.
Oh, yeah. No. It was like this little place. I was like, that looks legit. Like family owned. It's like called like Roy's or something like that. So I ran there and I was like, I want a slice of that pizza. It's a New York pizza. And he puts it down. I was like, that looks just like pizza. This dude over there is this super New York guy who's like, are you an actor? And I was like, nope. He's like, you look like an actor. I'm not. I can't remember lines to save my life. Ask anyone on House of Dracula. And so I get this slice of pizza, and he puts it on a plate, and I was like, oh, I'm really sorry I didn't tell you this, but can I have it to go? And he looks at me in the nicest way possible and takes it back and goes, what? And I was like, now that is the New York I've heard about. But the pizza itself tasted like mall pizza, and so I was a little bummed out. I haven't tasted legit New York pizza yet, I'm sorry.
We'll take you to some places tonight, dude.
Yes!
We're going to take you guys. Follow, what's your name?
Great. What's up, guys? I'm Ryan. I'm from Long Island. I'm so happy you guys finally came to New York. I met Schnepp a couple of times because he's always here and he's always the best guy to come to. And first off, if you guys are going to see Blade Runner here, I highly recommend the Lincoln Center IMAX.
Yeah.
It's the largest screen in North America. I always go there for Star Wars. I saw Blade Runner there. My hair was standing on the back of my neck.
I'm writing that down.
AMC, I think it's called the Lincoln Square IMAX. It's right by Lincoln Center.
AMC Lowe's.
Yeah, AMC Lowe's. Perfect. You gotta go up like 4 escalators to get to the theater. It's amazing. I saw Force Awakens there, Rogue One.
Are you on the clock right now?
No, the 2 guys that work there, they're right here. They work there.
They're on their break, right?
They're on break, yeah, they just came right here.
Well, no, I mean, they could have just started Blade Runner on the projection. Taken off for 3 hours.
I've been a huge fan of you guys for years. The Schmoes are what introduced me to Collider, and when you guys were AMC, what got me into you guys was the very beginning of the Schmodown, the very first the very beginning, the very first tournament. And my question to you guys is, what is your personal favorite Schmodown match?
Well, there was one between me and Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah.
It was excellent. The Hector Navarro one, look, I own ACDC's Back in Black now, okay? Again, all right, it's fine. We're all okay. We're all gonna get over it. But honestly, it was a funny thing that I sat down one day and I was like, I'm gonna watch Schmodowns. Just because it's kind of, when you're there and you know the guys who make it, it's a little like, oh, you make content, that's great. You know, it's awesome. I've been there for the tapings of it. But one day, I literally sat down and for about 5 hours watched Schmodowns, and I texted Christian. And I was like, this is actually a really cool thing. It's like actually a really fun thing to watch. And he was like, thanks, man. Really sentimental between us, so a lot of the Schmodown matches are a lot of fun.
We're glad we won you over here. Snap, you got how many doors can you name?
Bobby, Timmy, Skimmies, Tommy, Scribble. Yeah, you know, I liked the most recent one that I actually saw was, I think it was McSweeney versus JT, and that was a lot of fun. So I don't watch all of them. I cheat and just scroll to the end. I don't give a fuck, really. I don't care.
Don't let Christian hear you.
Yeah, no, he knows it already. He does. Like, oh, you want me to fight the guy with the stupid beard, take whatever sock thing? Well, great. I don't care if I'm going to lose. So it's like, because, you know, trivia, sometimes you're like, oh, dude, quit Todd Todrick. Other times you're like, I can't even remember who wrote it. So it's like, it depends on the day, like, what's at the top of my bubbly, weird brain. So it's like, I'm not that good at trivia, especially when people are like, you have 5, 4, 3. I just like instantly get angry at somebody counting me fucking up. So I'm just not that dude. So, but I love that Mark and these other guys are so good at it. So it's fun for myself to just watch it and I just cheat. I'm like, I don't care about all those middle answers. Who won?
Barry, next.
I know exactly how you feel. I was gonna say my first match, Tough Beats against Double Jeopardy, because it's the only one I ever won, and it felt good to win. But I'm actually gonna say my match against Brienne. That was my first singles match. It's not easy getting up there, and even though you basically live movies all day, like all I do is watch movies ever, but it's a completely different thing when you gotta rip the Band-Aid off, and it's all on you, and you're under the lights, and you're hearing the countdown in your ear, and you know, I'm kind of glad I did it, even though I lost and it absolutely terrified me that I finally jumped in and gave it a shot. But in the room, being there when it was taped, there was nothing like that free-for-all.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just, 3-4 consecutive hours of taping, and nobody turned their head for an instant. It was just such a fluid machine, and it was so, just the tension as everything went on, and really just one of the best communal experiences for a Schmodown taping ever.
Yeah, mine is the free-for-all as well. I mean, that moment when Andreyko took out McNeely, Roca, and Merle, and Vivian at the same time, everybody in the room was stunned. It was fantastic. And that was my first part participating in the new version of the Schmodown.
Yeah, the free-for-all and Andreyko clearing the board was pretty great. I mean, personally, I really enjoyed getting to beat Roca. I really enjoyed losing to Merle. Watching Christian and Merle go at it was really entertaining. That was a pretty great match to call. I think my face got about as red as you could possibly get. I was like a nervous coach watching it. But it's such a fun sport to talk about and to digest and fight about a little bit. And it's just I'm so glad it's caught on like it has, because it's really something pretty fun to do. So.
I love it, and as long as you guys keep doing it, I'm going to keep watching, I'm going to keep thumbing up, I'm going to like, I'm going to tell all my friends to watch it. It's one of the best things on YouTube personally, and I'm just going to keep watching it until you guys stop doing it.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have a Ghostbuster. Thank you for all you do for this city.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. It's all. Thanks a lot for your channel. I know everyone here loves it. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd have nobody to argue with all their theories, because when it's on a collider, it's not real. Now, my question is about reboots, because I know there's been a lot of bad ones or unsuccessful ones, like Total Recall, RoboCop, etc. But a lot of board game ones have been like, or game ones in general, things like being made recently, like stupid emoji movie and like Pixels and all these other ones. But there's one specific movie from the 80s that I've always loved.
I can't guess what it is.
It's close, but no. This reboot, you know, I'm not gonna mention. But anyway, another movie I always loved, and it's based on a board game, and I thought it was one of the funniest movies that I've ever seen. And I wanted to ask you guys if they were to remake it, which I think they should, like who you would cast in a Clue.
I was gonna say, you're gonna say Clue, aren't you?
Alright guys, New York Comic Con Day 4 is about to begin. Let us see what is up. I've had such a fun time the past 3 days. Let's see what Day 4 brings right now.
Saw the film.
They just saw the film.
Did you like it? No, seriously. Did you like it?
Yeah, you can't fake that. All right, so James and Michael, you guys set the tone for this homage to the original series with the Cape Crusaders. What were some of the ways that you took that and kind of ran with it for this one?
Well, I think if you watch this second, if you watch both of them, the first one I think is a little bit truer to what Bert and Adam did in the original series. So I think this one, we were trying to push it into darker territory. I think James was calling it Camp Noir. Yeah, Camp Noir. So it's like this really campy stuff. So there's a lot of sort of ridiculous moments with this really sort of serious atmosphere and music, and it sort of shouldn't work together, but it does. So I think that was our direction for this.
And so I'm thinking about, because there were the crowd is full of people who grew up on the original, and there were these incredible giant set pieces that like no one would actually have, and I'm thinking in this one we have the giant pool table sequence, which also features one of the nastiest lines I've ever seen in an animated film. That was,
I guarantee you that was James's line, by the way.
I would like to give you an extra hug for that one. But is there...
What's the line?
You guys want to say it?
What's the line? Maybe Bert should say the line since he says...
Bert, you say the line. The actors are totally confused. What line is that?
Nobody wants to say it. Say it, James. I don't want to say it in public.
What humongous balls.
Bert, you don't remember that classic line?
No, I don't remember. You said it perfectly. Bert,
yes, sir.
We heard him say it. You say it.
It's Robin.
As Robin.
Okay. What humongous balls!
So how would Two-Face say it? How would Two-Face say it?
What humongous balls! How would the narrator say it?
Very differently.
How would the audience say it? Wow.
Just a typical New York Comic Con panel.
Yeah. And this took humongous balls to pull that off.
It sounds like a bowling team.
Do you want to start one?
So with that, is there anything you can't do with, can't go with, these movies? Is there any place you can't go?
What kind of a question is that?
If they can get away with lines like that and playing with the camp, like...
Is there no place you can't go?
Right, exactly. Can you guys really just let...
Well, it's, the original show was tongue-in-cheek and was full of double entendres, and that was the spirit of the show. I mean, it gets naughtier as you get older, and you watch it, and you're like, oh, wow, they got away with that? So, I think that line is perfectly in keeping with the spirit of the show.
And I think the line works because, like, Bert delivers it in such a way that
earnest.
You feel like the dirty person interpreting it that way.
Yes.
Clearly, he did not mean it the way you thought it was supposed to, and that's really the comic genius of Bert and Adam. Is like they were given so many sort of ridiculous, over-the-top lines, and they delivered it with such, straight faces. I mean, they really were ahead of the game comedically, I think, back then.
And you guys definitely had some fun playing with Dick's jealousy of Bert.
Alright guys, and just like that, New York Comic Con 2017 is over. Anyway, thank you guys for coming on this adventure with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe today for more content. Farewell, citizens of our nation. Catch you all next time.